One of the tools that I have, Web 2.0 tools that I have explored and played around with is Ning. Ning is nice because it's kind of like your own personalized social media site. And I got a chance to use it in our school district. And I really like it because you could really um, give your staff or your students a place to um, have their own private space to talk and have discussions and things like that. So let me show you what I did. I created a site for the staff, the teachers, called Teachers Focused on Excellence. And this site was intended to get teachers just talking. And there's some really cool things you can do with it. So you have the discussion board where people can get a discussion going. You can use your site to host different how-to tutorials or videos or any exciting videos um, that you may find in YouTube. Um, just trying to keep things organized. So that video is marked private. I need to fix that. Then you can go into, on the back end of things, you can go in and really customize your Ning site. You can add a lot. You can watch the activity of the site. You can also have total control over who gets invited, who is allowed into your site, which is really nice. So you can really lock it down and make it pretty secure. So the problem with my page is I intended to use this site to really encourage 21st century thinking and learning and a discussion and a place to house all of our resources. And people joined on. 43 members, I think it was 43 members, signed in here. And the problem, though, was, and these are all staff members in our district. The problem is that the school wasn't really ready for it yet. They didn't know what this was all about. So I would recommend before you launch anything like this to your staff that you make sure your staff really understands what it's all about. Don't launch it till they're ready. I've been at this consultant position now for a year and a half, and I think they're just now getting there to where they're kind of understanding Twitter and all this different social media, what it's used for. Mobile media, mobile devices are finally really starting to catch on. So now I think would be a good time to launch something like this in my district, where I've had a lot of one-on-one meetings with teachers to talk about 21st century learning. And so I really recommend waiting and not launching it to people until they're ready. I mean, though you could just say, well, I'm going to launch this, and if only 5 people use it, it'll slowly catch on, and that's great too. That's another approach to take. So if only 5 of you are using it, 5 of your strongest techies, ed tech teachers using it, that's a start, and then maybe it'll spread. For me, it just wasn't, it didn't work out as well as I intended it. I'm going to relaunch it here shortly, but I'm really going to market it differently. But that's just my two tidbits on, several tidbits on how to Ning and how you can use it for, in my purpose, professional development. I do want to say one side note, as far as using it in the classroom, I think Edmodo is a better place to do this because Edmodo does exactly what I'm trying to do here. I think this is just a little more grown up than Edmodo. You can do a little more with it, a little more organized, but Edmodo is a nice place where you can really keep things controlled and locked down. It's a little more SIPA compliant, so you can keep your students a little safer here, especially lower L. You don't need an email to log in, whereas here you're going to need an email. So I would recommend in the classroom using Edmodo possibly as a better alternative to this. And plus Edmodo is free. This, I'm using the pro version, so it's got all the bells and whistles. It's $26 a month, which is kind of pricey, but I see a lot of value in it when marketed properly and when your staff is ready for it. But that's Ning. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or email me. Thank you.